Hello, welcome to Pilates Matwork. Today, we're going to be using our bodies for our Pilates exercise repertoire. So you don't need any extra props today. However, if you've got cranky knees or a little bit tight hips, you might like a folded blanket to sit on or kneel on. Otherwise, you don't need anything at all. And when we're ready, we will get started. So let's just get started by just moving the neck from side to side and just take this nice and gentle in the beginning. And then as you open up a little bit, maybe go a little bit deeper here. Good. And then we'll come back up and keeping the shoulders and the chest forward, just look right and left. Good. And we'll go up and down. Good. Let's take some shoulder rolls here. And we'll take them to the back. Oh, feels so good on this rainy day in Kentucky. Taking the arms to the side, we'll rotate. Palms up, hands to the shoulders, move forward and back. Now belly button is in, so we're not flopping around with the chest. Good. We'll take that into some circles. And let's reverse that circle. Good. And then from here, just taking the elbows up to the side, we'll go to chicken wings. So we're going to lower and lift and lower and lift. And we're still sitting nice and tall here. Belly button is in. Zip up that front body. Good. All right. Elbows out, find goal post. Slowly, we're going to take the arms in front. So try to, if you can, touch the elbows and the arms together and feel that stretch from the separation of the shoulder blades. And it's okay if you need to kind of do some protraction or retraction work to try to find your sweet spot here. Everyone is slightly different. And then when you're ready, we'll open up and try to squeeze the shoulder blades together. And you also might have to adjust a little bit, lifting or lowering to find your sweet spot here as well. And then when you're ready, good. We'll relieve. Good. Big inhale and lift. Exhale, take a side bend towards the left. Reach, reach, reach. Both sits bones are grounded. You can stay here. You can side bend deeper. You can choose to open up towards the ceiling, or maybe a C curve roll, forehead in the direction of the knee, but not touching. Really reach with this top arm here. And opening up and moving through center, taking that to the other side. Oh, this is my tighter side for sure this morning. Good. So you can keep it gentle. You can side bend deeper. You can choose to open towards the ceiling, or that C curve roll, forehead in the direction of the knee, but not touching. And opening up and moving through center. Good. From here, just a little gentle rotation. And we're going to come on to all fours. So I'm going to bring in my blanket here to cushion my knees. If you don't need one, no worries. Good. All right. So as we come to all fours, spread the fingers nice and wide, rooting through the knuckles of pinky, pointer, and thumb. Knees are about hip width apart here, and they're under the hips. So from here, just some basic cat-cow. Inhale, taking the heart forward, tipping the pelvis back. Exhale, really round, looking towards the inner thighs. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Good. From here, take your right foot back, press into the ball and pinky toe mounds of the foot, and I'm pressing back. So my shoulders are in their pockets. I've got a slight little bend in the elbows, and I'm going to let that right hip drop slightly. Belly button is in. And when you're ready, we're going to come back. This is going to be a long set here. This is balance. This is part of our warm-up. So left arm's going to come forward. Right leg's going to come back. I'm going to point that right foot. Good. I'm going to tap, squeeze the glute in the shoulder and lift. Tap, lift, tap, lift through the center. Round and crunch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Take that to a twist and inhale and twist and inhale and twist and inhale to the side. And we go 1. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, reach, reach, reach. Press out of that shoulder and take that down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Come back and decompress. From this decompression, coming back up. Good. Coming into a thread the needle, opening up through the right side. Good. Scoop that through. Good. Hips stay over the knees. We've got a long line from the crown of the head to the tail. So there's no kink or bending in the neck. Pressing through that left hand, coming back up. Good. Let's take that all to the other side. So left foot's going to come back now, pressing into big toe and pinky toe mounds. Strong in the upper body, micro bend in the elbows, pressing back through that heel. Left hip drops slightly. We're zipping up from the pubic bone behind the navel. And when you're ready, we'll come forward. Good. From here, good. Right arm's going to come forward. Left leg's going to come back, pointing that left toe. Good. We're going to tap, squeeze and lift. Tap, squeeze and lift. Tap, squeeze and lift. Round and lengthen. Round and lengthen. Exhale. Inhale, take that into a twist. Reach, inhale, exhale, twist. Reach, inhale, exhale, twist. Reach, inhale, to the side, go 1 and reach. 2 and 3. Woo! And take that down. Take that back child's pose. Good. Coming back, we'll take that into thread the needle. So left arm's going to come out to the side and open. Good. Thread it through. Hips over the knees. Remember, long spine. Head and neck are an extension of that spine. Breathe and expand. And when you're ready, we'll come back up from here. Good. And just kind of do a little bit of a movement here that would feel good to you. Good. And then when you're ready, we're going to come onto our back. So I'm going to move this blanket to the side. And let's do this from a roll down if you can. So legs are forward. We're sitting up nice and tall. Good. Rocking that pelvis back, really scooping that belly button in as slow and controlled as you can get it. And coming back. Knees into the chest. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Placing those feet back down onto that. Rolling your shoulders back here. So you want to find a nice, strong upper body base. So rolling the shoulders back, pressing arms down. Good. From here, we're just going to rock back and forth, and then we're going to take these into bridges. So hips, knees, and toes are hip width apart. Heels are not too close or too far away from the glutes. We've got that engaged upper body. Good. Rocking the pelvis back and taking it forward. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, belly button in tighter. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now, exhale, rock it back. Could you peel up one vertebrae at a time? Your body will let you know when you should not come up any higher. We're still pressing shoulders and arms into that mat. And from the mid back to the rib cage, through the lumbar to the tailbone, we'll lower that back down, rocking the pelvis forward, rocking that pelvis back, peeling up one vertebra at a time, lifting up. Strong upper body. Press those shoulders and arms into the mat. From the mid back to the rib cage, through the lumbar to the tailbone, lowering that down, coming back forward. We're going to add on rocking back, peeling up, pressing shoulders and arms into the mat, pressing the feet into the mat. Good. From here, be really stable. We're going to drop the right hip and center. Left hip, center, right hip, center, left hip, center. Hold it up there. Could you go into some marching? Good. Going into one side to the other. Fire up the core and the front and back side of the body. Good. Could you take big marches now? Trying to keep the hips even as much as possible. They will dip a little bit. Now we're still strong in the shoulders and the arms here as best as we can. Whole body's working. Good. Both feet down. Lift those hips. Roll it down. Okay. Now give yourself a little bit of a break here. Take the knees into the chest and rock side to side. We're going to do one more set. This is a single leg lift. If that's not for you, keep both feet on the ground and just lift your hips up and down. Those of you following me, rolling the shoulders back, arms are pressing into the mat. Right leg is going to be up towards the ceiling. And let's point and flex actually while we're up here. A little footwork action going in there. Maybe roll that ankle in one direction and then the other. Good. And then spread the toes wide and squeeze them together a few times. Good. Okay. Now from here, when you're ready, if you're following me, press strongly into that left heel, left glute. We're going to lift straight up or both feet on the floor. And we're going to lift and lower and lift and lower and lift and lower and lift and lower. Right foot down, left leg up. Again, let's point and flex that foot. Let's roll that ankle in one direction and then the other. Good. And then spread the toes and squeeze them together. Good. When you're ready, here we go. Big inhale, roll those shoulders back, press those arms in, and press and lift and lower. 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 One more. Press and lift and lower. Lower that foot down. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Give a little windshield wiper here. Good. From here, when you're ready, we'll take the knees into the chest as well. Sometimes that just feels good after a bridge. All right. Going into chest lifts, feet are going to be down for these first few, rolling shoulders back, arms are up, big inhale, exhale, nod the chin. I'm lifting my shoulders, I'm looking towards my thighs, I'm reaching long and low. I'm coming back up and lowering down. Inhale, exhale, nod the chin, lift it up. Reach long and low, lifting arms up and lowering down. Knees in tabletop position or keep them grounded. Inhale, exhale, reach up, reach long and low. Arms lift and lower down. This time, inhale, Exhale as you lift up. Could you take your legs long? Not so low that your back hurts, but find some challenge. Knees bend, arms lift, lower down. This time we're going to come up and stay in for up for hundreds. So if you need tabletop knees, stay there. If you want more challenge, take your legs long. Whenever you're ready, big inhale, exhale, C, curve it up. Take your legs where you're going to take them. Relax the shoulders, start pumping. And we inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift up higher. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, reach deeper. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, belly button in. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, hold. Lift up higher, reach deeper, and take that down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle side to side. Gently take head and neck from side to side. Good. From here, when you're ready, we're going to take this into dynamic twisting. So we're going to keep this pretty basic today with just tabletop knees. Arms are going to come out to the side, rolling the shoulders back. You've got that good base of support, belly button in. Inhale, exhale, keeping the knees even, hips even as you come over to the right and hover. And exhale, center. To the right or that, to the left and hover. Exhale, center. To the right and center. To the left and center. To the right and center. And left and center to the right. Take it all the way over. Maybe looking to the left shoulder grounded if possible. Breathe and expand through the rib cage. Head back to center, one leg at a time, or using your core to bring both of them back in. From the center, take it all the way over to the left. Reaching long through the right side, maybe looking to the right shoulder grounded. Always feels so nice to stretch, no matter what I'm stretching. And when you're ready, coming back to center, one leg at a time, or using your core to bring you back to center. Good, wiggle, 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 side to side. All right, from here, we are going to go right into series of 5. So starting with single leg stretch, knees and tabletop. Inhale, exhale, MC curving up. I'll start right knee in, left leg long, and switch. And 2, and 3, really reach. 4, hips stay even. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring that down. Legs come up. Let's take this opportunity again. Point and flex, and point and flex, and point and flex, and point and flex. Single straight leg stretch. Now I'm going to count to 10. If 4, 6, or 8 is your magic number, stop there. Here we go. Coming up, starting on the left side. Right leg's going to come on. Pulse, pulse, switch. Pulse, pulse, switch. 2, switch. Only pulse the leg you're holding. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift up a little higher if you can. 9, and 10. Woo! Taking that down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle side to side. So the pulse forces you to slow that down. Sometimes that makes that a little bit harder. Double leg stretch. I'm going to start with knees in. Inhale, exhale. Here we go. Inhale, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with a smile, and 10. And bring that back down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Double straight leg stretch. So for this one, I'm going to keep my upper body grounded today, but you can do this in a C curve for more challenge. Some people also like to sit on their hands back here for a little bit more support, which is what I'm going to do. So if you need that, take that. And if you're doing that, remember, rolling the shoulders back, arms are grounded. If you're lowered, if you're C curved, just reach long beside you. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, exhale 6. Inhale, exhale 7. Inhale, exhale 8. Inhale, exhale 9. Inhale, exhale 10. Good. Bring it in. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle side to side. I'm starting to glow here. I hope you are too. Crisscross. Good. Knees are in tabletop. So think about the same thing in single leg stretch legs, but now we're adding upper body rotation. Hands behind the head. Elbows are out. You're leading with the shoulder, not with the elbow. That facilitates more oblique work, more waistline work. So, and hips stay grounded and on the floor. Inhale, exhale, to the right, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Taking that down, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. We're gonna roll like a ball to transition. If that's not for you, just roll over to your side and come to a seat. Otherwise, we're gonna come up. Good. And just take a few rolls here. Careful not to roll back on the neck. Good. And we'll come up to a seat. Now, everybody's gonna find a boat pose here. So if you need to dock your boat, take your hands behind you and you can find here, here, or here, okay? Others, see if you can balance on the sits bones. You can be here, you can be here, you can be here. Relax. It's harder than it looks. We're still breathing, we're still holding. Good. Bring that down. Good. I'm gonna scoot back a little bit here. Legs come forward, take a nice little forward fold stretch coming out of there. Now from here, when you're ready, we're gonna come back onto the back. We'll do that through a roll down. So sitting up nice and tall, tipping that pelvis back, rolling down, one vertebrae at a time. And as you come down there, knees can come back into the chest. Good. From here, we're going to take this into some stretches now. I'm going to start by stretching the right leg first. So left leg can be bent, or you can extend it long, depending on how you feel in the back side of the body. And I'm going to take my hands along the back of the right leg as high as you can go. So some of you might not be past your knee, and that's okay. Go as high as you can go. Give yourself a tug in. You can point and flex that foot, or keep the foot in flexion for a deeper stretch. And we breathe. So as we go through this and anything else, remember pain, numbness, tingling, burning, never normal sensations. So if you feel those, you want to back off until you don't. So getting a good stretch here. Good. Now we're going to come to something slightly different. So your leg right now is right in line with the hip bones here. Open your leg only as wide as your shoulder is. So we're not coming all the way out to the side, just to where it's in line with your shoulder. Now pull it in towards the shoulder. So it's another hamstring stretch, but it's slightly different. And again, you can flex that foot for a deeper stretch. Both hips are grounded. And when you're ready, good, we'll release. Good. From here, extend the left leg long. Right knee is going to be in tabletop. Arms are to, well, right arm is to the side. Take your left hand to the side of that right leg. Twist to the left. Maybe look to the right. Breathe and expand. So we're in rotation. We're stretching that outer hip. Coming back into center. Good. And we'll switch sides. So now the right leg can be bent or extended long, depending on how you feel. Good. And then when you're ready, we'll take that left leg up. Same thing. Go to your limit, your level on this side. And point and flex the foot. Or take the foot in flexion for deeper maximum stretch. This is my tighter side today. This is also my stronger side. My left side's my stronger side, but I'm right-handed, so go figure. And when you're ready, good. We'll release a little bit here. Open that leg about the width of your shoulder. Good. And then pull that in towards the shoulder. You can flex that foot. And release and come back. Now, right leg's going to come long. Left knee's going to be bent. Right hand on the outside of that left thigh. Left arm out to the side. Twist towards the right. Maybe look towards the left. And coming back center, knees into tabletop. We're going to go into a crunch series, which will include traditional crunches and some reverse crunches. So from here, we're going to start by taking our legs up to the ceiling, hands behind the head, zip up that front body. Good. We're going to go 6 times because we're going to do a couple sets of these. So from here, when you're ready, lift straight up. 1, exhale 2, exhale 3, exhale 4, exhale 5, exhale 6. Now reverse crunch. Legs long is going to be more advanced. Knees bent is going to be easier. Be where you can be. You can keep your arms to the side. And then from here, I'm actually going to do this one day. Go 1, 2, 3, just a little lift, 4, 5, and 6. Legs up, hands behind the head. Last set here. Big inhale, zip up. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Arms releasing, and we'll crunch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle here. Good. And when you're ready, We're gonna roll over onto the side for some side series. So I'm just gonna roll over onto my right side first because that's the side that faces the camera right now. Good. And I'm gonna give you options as always. So you can always come down here, and especially if you've got wrist or shoulder issues, this is a good place to be. You can be up here. Just make sure you're lifted, you're not hanging, and you're lifted in the torso. Some people like to be up here. Some people like to be here actually on the elbow. So choose where you need to be for your challenge level. I'm going to come down here. And I'm going to take my legs long, and I'm going to find a nice parallel stack. Now, the more advanced way, both legs are long. If you're newer or need a little bit of support, bend that bottom leg. Okay, but from here, when you're ready, good. Feet are in flexion, so hips, knees, and toes are facing forward. I'm zipping up, and I'm going to lift 1, lift 2, lift 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, good. We're going to bend and stretch 1, 2, drive through the heel and the glute, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Good. Now put a point in the foot. We're going to take this into circles. Smaller circles if you need more control or you just want to feel something special right about here. Larger circles if you want a little bit more core work and you have more control. So operate at your level. And when you're ready, we'll go 8, 7, hips don't move around, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and reverse in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Just let that knee bend, pat something out here. We're going to get a hip flexor stretch on the side. So if you can grab the ankle, good, and press that back. Squeeze that glute as you press back. You'll feel it right along the front of the thigh. And when you're ready, good. We'll release. Both knees are going to bend. We're going to do a side lying side push-up here. So now my bottom arm, which happens to be right arm, is going to kind of hug myself. It can really, in reality, be anywhere that's comfortable, but I'm going to hug myself. Good. Now, this left hand here, the closer you have it down here, the easier you make it. The more you have it up here, the harder you make it. So if you're not really sure where you need to be, start at your shoulder and then play around from there. But we're going to try this one for 8. So when you're ready, good. Press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Taking that down. Woo! Come down onto your belly. Good. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle here. We're going to come into some swan work. So I'm going to recommend legs hip width apart, taking hands forward and a little bit to the side. Now, if big swan, this route is not where you need to be, I want you to come to Sphinx and lower down from there. Okay, from the swan, we'll go into swan dive and swan rocker. You need to be able to do the high swan in order to do those. So from here, when you're ready, belly button is in, zip up. Good. Find your swan or Sphinx 1. Here's 2, shoulders in their pockets. 3 and 4. Stay with those or take that into swan dive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay with those or swan rocker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Taking that down, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Hands under the shoulders. Press back, child's pose. Really round in this child's pose if you can, so that you can better counter the body from that extension work into some flexion. And when you're ready, rolling over to the other side, we'll take side series from here. So again, do whatever it is you need to do on the side to find your challenge level, your level. Legs can be long, stacked in parallel, or you can have a bend in that bottom knee. So whenever you're ready, good. This top leg's going to be in flexion. We're zipped up. And when you're ready, we're going to lift 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we'll bend and stretch. Drive through the glute and the heel. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We can do it. 2, and 1. Woo, okay, point that foot, take it in a circle, small or large. Operate where you are in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Or other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend in that top knee. Pat something out here. Going into that hip flexor stretch. Grab that ankle where your pants. Taking that leg back. Breathe. And when you're ready, we'll release. Both knees are going to bend. We're going to do that side arm push up. So hug yourself if you want. If you're not sure where you need to be, start at the shoulder and then play around with where you need to be here. But when you're ready, we've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah. All right, come back onto your belly. We're going to take this into swimming and some X-Man work, which is what I call it. I'm not sure what the actual name is. But from here, taking your arms forward, palms can face down or for each other. That's going to be your choice. Legs are about hip width apart. Belly button is in. Find a little bit of length. Lift upper and lower body. Good. Now, opposite arm, opposite leg drop. Good. Now, I'm taking this nice and slow. I'm squeezing the shoulders and the glutes as I do this work, and I'm finding the balance challenge on the pelvis. If you want to move through this a little bit quicker, you can, as long as you're in control. So doing this movement here is not in control. It actually kind of looks more like this. Okay. Good. And then we'll take that down. Recover, recover, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Good. X-Man. You're going to make an X with yourself. Arms are out, kind of at a V. Legs are doing the same. From here, when you're ready, big inhale, exhale, lift arms and legs. Good. Now, we're going to squeeze arms and legs together and open and close and open and close and open and close and open and close and open. Pause. Taking that down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Whew. All right. From here, we're just going to take that into a lift and lower. So from here, good. Lift up, arms lower, and lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Legs only. Tap, squeeze and lift. Tap, squeeze and lift. Tap, squeeze and lift. Tap, squeeze and lift. Arms and legs together. Tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift. Feel that rear end. Tap and lift and bring it in. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Press back, child's pose. Woo! All right, and the way that's best for you, come to a seat. We're going to come to spine stretch forward. So legs are going to be about as wide as the width of your mat. And if you're not working on a mat, think about a little bit wider than hip width apart here. You can also sit up on a blanket if you need to be higher. Find an anterior tilt of the pelvis. So tailbone's going to come back, hip bones are going to rock forward. We're zipping up, arms are forward. Big inhale, exhale. Think about you're peeling off a wall. One vertebrae at a time. Belly button stays in. You're going to go to your limit. Ears are going to be by the biceps. Gaze is probably going to be between the knees. And then from here, think about you're peeling back up on that wall. So starting from the tailbone, pressing bone by bone back into that imaginary wall, coming back up nice and tall. And we'll go again. Inhale, exhale. Rolling it down. And rolling it back up. And we'll go again for 3. So this is a great, great, great thing to do at home. You can actually do it up against a wall. Practice that peeling on and peeling off. Here's 4 and the last one. And come down. Good. From here, hands behind the hip. Yeah, hands behind the head, hands behind the head. Good. From here, we're going to side bend side to side. So really think about squeezing the low rib cage and the top of the pelvis together. Both hips will stay grounded here. So going to the left and right and 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 left and right. Come back up, rotating here. No cranking through the spine. Hips stay grounded. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now to the left. Pulse, pulse, switch. Pulse, pulse, center. 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 And relax. We're going to take this into open leg rocker. Some of you won't do the rocking part because it's better for you just to do the balance part. So be where you can be. Practice where you need to practice. So taking your legs long is not where you are. Come here and balance or find a regular boat pose. Do one leg at a time. Those of us that can reach the feet can reach the feet. Those of us that are short can reach the legs. You can balance here or rock with me. Here we go. Go 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Find that balance. Find your balance. Good. Little bend in the knees. Take the legs long and we'll fold. Good. Nice stretch here. When you're ready, we'll come back up. Good. We're going to come back to all fours. So if you need to bring a blanket or a cushion back in here, go ahead and take that. So from here, we're going to go into some donkey kicks. So yes, we're going to work our rear end just a little bit more here. So again, spreading the fingers nice and wide, rooting through knuckles of pinky, pointer, and thumb. I'm going to start by taking my right leg back, and I'm just going to bend that knee, and my foot's in flexion. So from here, I want to squeeze the glute and drive through the heel, taking it straight up. Notice how I'm not letting the back bend here, okay? So nothing funny should happen in the back here. If you're doing that, you're going too far. So here we go. We're going to press 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Bigger range of motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Taking it down, we're going to open to the side only. Go 8, 7, belly button in, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're going to take that into a pigeon. So I'm going to bring my right knee behind my right wrist and come back here. Good. Now, if this is not for you, come onto your back and take a figure 4. You'll cross the right ankle over the left knee. Same stretch, less intense on the joints, especially for the knee. And when you're ready, we're going to take that back up. Find your all fours again based on where you went with that. I'm just going to turn around this way. And we're going to do that all again on the other side. So from here, set yourself up in good form. Good. We're going to take that left leg back. Good. Squeezing that glute, driving through the heel. Here we go. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bigger range of motion. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to take that out to the side. Here goes 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we've got 8 and 7 and 6. Fill those abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, left knee comes behind the left wrist. Find your pigeon or your figure 4. Find what you need. Breathe. It feels so good. And when you're ready, find your way back to your all 4 position. Good. Now from here, we're going to come into a forearm plank. So your knees can be down or up. I'm going to move my blanket out of the way because I don't need to take my knees down today for this one. But remember your forearm plank. You're on your forearms. Shoulders are over the elbows or slightly behind them. We never want to be up here, okay? So really press elbows, press hands, press the forearms into the mat, and really get out from hanging in your shoulders. So when you're ready, you can come back onto the knees, belly button is in, or lift up the toes. And we've got 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a little break. Good. Now this next one, I'm going to offer this as forearm plank for those of you that are more advanced. But if you're newer, I want you to do this on all fours. This is going to be kind of sternum drop work, sternum push-ups. So what you're doing here, this is the easiest. You're just going to let the chest drop and press away. Shoulders come up and press away. Okay, that's what you're doing. Next step is you're down on the forearms and you're dropping and pressing, dropping and pressing. Next level, come to your forearm plank, and we'll do that again. We're going to do 5 of these. So when you're ready, drop, press, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take that back, child's pose. No, we've got one more set of planks to do here before we're all done. Kind of all done. When you're ready, find your forearm plank form here. 20-second count this time. We did 15 the last time. We'll do 20 this time. Knees down or lifted. Strong upper body, strong abs, strong backside. We've got 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that down. Woo! From the child's pose, when you're ready, coming forward, tuck the toes, lift up, find a downward facing dog. Just feel that backside stretch here. Good. From here with knees bent or hinging from the hips, walk your hands back towards your feet. Stop the hips over the ankles, find a nice little dangle. Now from here, we're going to come to a roll up. So get into the feet. Starting from the tailbone, you're going to roll up, but really press from hip to heel and then from the tailbone. Good. Strong feet, strong legs, strong hips. Coming up in a strong back and front side. Coming back up. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, exhale, nodding the chin. Peeling down. This is just like peeling off the wall with seated. Spine stretch forward. You're doing a standing spine stretch forward. Think about it in that perspective. Good. From here, pressing into that floor, rounding up. Good. Big inhale and exhale. Way to go. You made it through this mat work class with some intensity and some easier exercises. I hope you got a good sweat, had a fun time, and see you again soon. Bye-bye.